Hi, welcome back to my video. Today I would like to give you a short practice of reading a TV presenter. So let's check it out. Okay, so how to practice reading like a TV presenter? On this practice, it helps you to practice your intonation and pronunciation in English. So, let's check it out. And please give me your support by click the subscribe button, click the bell, also comment, share, and like it. So, the reading that I take as the example of our reading practice today is taken from my favorite book, Success Psychology Achievement by Deborah Olson. I pick one of the title of the book. It's entitled A Success Pinboard. So I hope you can follow step by step and practice your own reading while we are practicing together. The first pinboard is be passionate. Your level of emotional investment in any enterprise is often a principal driver of success. It provides you with the strength to overcome setbacks. Believing in a vision also gives you a compass to steer by. Okay, at this point, you have to pay attention to the punctuation, such as comma and also full stop. Okay, if there is a comma, it means that you have to pause for a moment, and if there is a full stop, you have to stop for a while and then continue reading. The second pinboard, maintain perspective. Avoid focusing on the detail before you have the bigger picture in mind. The 90-gritty is for later once the outline of the wider plan has been formulated. Now, how do you feel? So, okay, let's continue to the third pinboard. Take charge. Seize the initiative, knowing that you have sole responsibility for creating your own success. Okay? Yeah, so remember, if there is a comma, you have to pause for a while. Yeah, and do not to rush in reading. Yeah, so you have to read carefully, look at the punctuations. The fourth pinboard is embrace failure. It's good practice to see failure as inevitable in any long-term project. Don't take it personally or let it diminish your enthusiasm. Now, if you practice reading, paying attention to the intonations and the pronunciation, it helps you to have a very good understanding about what you read. And of course, the one who listens to you will get the message of your reading passage or the summary of the reading passage easily. Next, use your toolkit. Make the best of use the resources at your disposal. These may consist of time, money, objects, even people. Use them wisely and wield them creatively. Nah, bagaimana? Oke, membaca dengan intonasi dan pronunciation yang jelas itu sangat-sangat membantu kita untuk mengerti apa yang kita baca dan otomatis orang yang mendengarkan kita juga bisa mendapat atau menarik kesimpulan dari apa yang kita baca. Ya. Nah, menarik ya? Oke, let's continue. Stay positive. An optimistic mindset will ensure an abundance of energy, which in turn will bring you constructive results. If ingrained in your attitude and habits, this positivity will give you the tenacity to triumph over any obstacles you may encounter. Okay, there's a full stop, so you have to stop for a moment. Okay. Well, saya bisa katakan bahwa reading adalah salah satu praktis yang harus kita latih dalam berbahasa, terutama berbahasa Inggris ya. Jadi dalam membaca, bukan hanya kita bisa membaca seperti apa yang kita mau ya, tetapi kita juga harus memperhatikan punctuations ya, atau tanda baca yang ada dalam reading tersebut ya. Saya ingin mengajak siswa-siswa semua untuk lebih memahami bagaimana cara membaca yang baik. Nah, ini akan berefleksi dengan bagaimana cara kita bertutur ya, in terms of speaking activity, in terms of you are giving your opinion or do your presentations ya. Oke. Jadi sebenarnya materi reading itu bukan hanya sekedar membaca, lalu menjawab pertanyaan, mencari kata-kata sulit, ya, kemudian mengartikan kata-kata tersebut, lalu menarik kesimpulan atau membuat summary, tetapi lebih kepada praktikalnya, kita juga harus bisa memaparkan atau mengutarakan bagaimana reading tersebut dapat kita sajikan dalam bentuk lisan, ya, dalam bentuk speech. Nah, begitu. Ya. Menarik ya? Saya harap kalian juga bisa mempraktekkan cara membaca ini di rumah. Oke. The last, listen to yourself. Follow your inner voice. Do your best not to be swayed by peer pressure or naysayers. Nah, bagaimana? I hope you can practice it by yourself. Okay, you can try to pick your own reading. Ya, Anda boleh memilih juga bacaan yang Anda senangi, ya. Lalu praktekkan cara yang tadi sudah sama-sama kita dengarkan. Ya, saya harap video ini dapat membantu para siswa sekalian boleh mempraktekkan membaca suatu wacana ya, terlebih dalam bahasa Inggris, dengan memperhatikan punctuation ya, dengan memperhatikan intonation, nada bicara ya, dan juga pronunciation, bagaimana Anda menyampaikan atau membaca kata per kata dari bacaan tersebut dengan pronunciation yang baik dan juga jelas. Ya, karena seperti yang saya katakan tadi, bahwa bila mana kita bisa menyajikan suatu bacaan dengan lisan yang baik, ini akan merefleksikan kepada skill yang lain, yaitu skill speaking ya, terutama ya bila mana Anda ingin menyampaikan opini ataupun juga mempresentasikan suatu topik. Okay, I think that's all. Please do subscribe my channel to support me. And thank you so much. See you on the next video.